Welcome to Lakshmi Academy, and today's topic is software quality. Software quality can be one of the questions asked during the interview, and just the definition is the degree to which a system, component, or process meets specified requirements and customer or user needs or expectations. Now, just knowing the definition is not only important, but you should know the background of what is software quality and more into details so you can answer your question more in depth. So the totality of functionality and features of a software product that bear on its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. And let's go into these details. So it's implicit requirements, explicit requirements, and expectation. So explicit is clearly defined and documented. So the example can be a customer wants where their customers, suppose let's talk about banking application here because everyone has used banking app. So the customer needs to log in their app from the browser or from mobile phone. So that's explicit. Now implicit is not clearly defined and documented, but it's indirect suggestion. So the customer needs to log in from the browser or from the mobile. So the software should be able to log in from different browsers, from different mobile available in the market without any problem. So requirements, business, product, or software requirements, as I said, specified or non-specified. Expectations are mainly from the customer or end user expectation. Customer wants the end user expectations. So those are some of the requirements. Now let's go into key aspects of quality for the customers include good design. So now what is good design? Good design is to have a good design means good look and feel. The application of product should meet all the requirement specification, but at the same time the look and feel should be user friendly. They're basically customers are attracted by the good looks and style of the application. So the right color combination, which is very pleasing to the eyes, font size, styling should be readable, writable, and the buttons are very important. The buttons should be like the user can find it right away. So these are some of the things of good design. Good functionality, only having a good look doesn't help. So good functionality, the job is well done. Along with the good looks of the application of the product, it's very important that functionality should be intact. All the features in the functionality should work as expected, and there should not be any deviation in the actual results and the expected results. So customer is logging into the banking application, is transferring the money from the saving to checking. So there should be the results should be right, that a saving from whatever account he is transferring from should be debited and to should be credited. So it's a part of good functionality. And I'm giving you example because during the interview process, when you're explaining something, it's always good idea to back it up with examples. Reliable, accepted level of breakdown or failure. So we test all the features and functionality, but it's also very important that application or product should be reliable. So there is an application where the user is saving customer information, so it should save all the information. It should not fail after entering some information, or it should not fail after entering some records like 500 records. It should not fail. So that's reliable. The next one is consistency. The software should have consistency across the application of product. Now a single software can be multidimensional. It is very important that all the different dimensions should behave in a consistent manner. It can be functional consistency, the design consistency, and I'll give you an example of design. Suppose there is a save button in the app, and different screens will have save button on different sides. Some will have on the left hand side, some on right hand side, some on top, below. So this is not consistent because the user will get confused. So there should be consistency in the design and the functionality, how it works, how it behaves. Durable. last long it should be. Suppose the software has been used for 6 months and it exceeds about 50,000 records, so it should have the capacity to have more data storage, more users. If it exceeds like 10,000 users, it should not break. It should have that um, reliability capability. So the designer should, the user should think, whoever is designing the software should think before designing the durability. Good after sales service. Once the product is shipped to the customer, the maintenance come into the picture, and it is very important to give a good customer service, good even after the product has been shipped. So after some months, after 6 months, that customer realizes that needs to make some changes to the application, and then that changes should be made as soon as possible and delivered to the customer with time and quality. Now, value for money. It's always important to deliver the product to the customer which have value for money. The product should meet the requirement specifications, and also we should provide good service to the customer other than features mentioned in the requirement specification. Some additional functionality could be given to the customer, which they may never have thought of, but that makes their business work better way, or it's more faster. So this also adds value for money. For example, day to day, a customer needs to run import some files and they're doing it manually. So you, within a software, you have some functionality where with a click of button they can import the files or export the files, something like that, which makes their business run faster, makes the tedious job runs easier. This is most of the things I have covered about software quality. And when answering the interview, it's better to back up your answers with some examples, and you may give the examples of what field you have worked or what application you have used. And if you're new to the software testing industry, then you can give examples of things which you have used, like a web application or a banking application, anything which you have used. So I've just given you an example of banking application because everyone is these days are using banking app. So if you have any questions, comments, please post, and please subscribe Lakshmi Academy for more videos. Have a great day ahead.